Okay, here we are. This is the update for the blue oyster mushroom. It's been 3 weeks now, exactly 3 weeks, and now we can see some pinning. Yeah, the mycelium block is pinning. Pinning are those little bumps you can see there, and there are some. That means that the block is ready for fruiting, and which in fruiting that means that we're gonna get some mushrooms. Okay, because the mycelium block is actually the body of the mushroom. The mushroom that we see in the stores and that we eat is the fruit of the mycelium block. So, and it's practically the reproductive organ. So anyways, we eat them. Anyways, here we are. One thing that I just knew yesterday, making some research, because 3 weeks have passed, exactly 3 weeks. But I was worried because I was expecting, a little bit sooner for the thing to pin. But so I started reading yesterday at work, and I there are some growers that say that actually oyster mushrooms, they need some sunlight, some daylight. I mean, not sunlight, daylight, because they need to be away. Miso, don't you freaking start. Thank you. So right now I'm gonna put them on the growing lights, exposed to the growing lights, and probably that will encourage the little pins to fruit vigorously, and to produce mushrooms quicker. But I didn't know that. I kept this container with the lid on below the growing bench on that space right there. But now I'm gonna keep it on top of it. On top, it's gonna stay on top of the growing bench with the lights on. I don't know. I will have to make some more research about if they should receive like 24 hours or 8 hours or 12 hours. I don't know. We're gonna know for sure today. And I'm pretty excited. They're coming. They're coming. I can see them growing, man. Yeah. But anyways, this is just the how can I say it? This is my first mycelium block. I pasteurized all this straw. I didn't have anywhere else to put it in, so I used this trash bag. I just made sure it was a clean one, a new one. So, next time we're going to pasteurize some more straw. We're gonna add some gypsum and some other stuff, simple stuff, to make it to make the mushrooms grow quicker and vigorously. So that's it. That's what we got for the oyster mushrooms, blue oyster mushrooms. And this right here, I made a setup for some king astropharia mushrooms. I put layers and layers of wood chips, wood pellets, wood chips, some compost at the base of the container, on the very bottom, to mimic a little bit the growing conditions that the king astropharia rugoso annulata has outside, because there's ground, there's soil, and then you have wood chips, and then some straw and whatnot. So what we did right here, we tried to mimic some of that we put some compost on the bottom. We just sprinkle a little bit with some water just to humidify it. Some wood chips, cardboard. I even put some grains of brown rice, in between layers too. So it was the compost, a layer of wood chips, fresh and old wood chips. For the fresh wood chips, I used hackberry wood because I didn't have any oak. Then I realized that I had those oak pellets. So yeah, that's what we use. And yeah, that's what we did right here. Some layers and layers, as I just mentioned a lot of times, of compost, wood chips, all the new, some of the sawdust spawn of the King Astropharia, and cardboard, a lot of wet cardboard, a lot of it, and then another layer of wood chips with some grains of rice, some King Astropharia spawn, some wood pellets on top. Then I sprinkle the wood pellets because they are very, very dry. So when you sprinkle the wood pellets, you will have to wait like, I don't know, like 25 seconds, 30 seconds, because they will dry out because they absorb the water so quickly. So you gotta make sure it's going to stay not wet, but very humid enough for the mycelium to thrive. And because if it's dry, I don't think it's gonna absorb any of the nutrients. So that's what we did till we made it to the very top. On the very top, we put some straw, a layer of straw, like 1.5 inch thick layer of straw, and then we cover it with some more cardboard and some plastic on top to retain moisture. So let's see how this goes, and let's see how these babies go too. All right, guys.